Have you ever wondered what keeps men thriving in their relationships as they get older? As we age, the way we interact with others, especially with women, can have a profound impact on our happiness, health, and longevity. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or even your 80s, maintaining meaningful connections and thriving in relationships isn't just about avoiding mistakes. It's about making smart, intentional choices. In today's video, we're going to dive into 9 essential things smart older men should avoid doing with women as they age, if they want to live long, fulfilling lives and build lasting, meaningful relationships. You might be surprised at how a few simple changes in your approach can transform your life and help you experience greater joy and connection. Watch until the end, because not only will you learn practical strategies to strengthen your relationships, but you'll also uncover powerful secrets to living a more vibrant, healthier life well into your 100s. Don't miss out on this life-changing advice. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Don't overlook emotional intelligence. As men age, the importance of emotional intelligence becomes even more critical, especially in their relationships with others. At this stage in life, developing a deeper sense of emotional awareness is essential. Men often tend to focus on practical aspects of life, such as careers, finances, and responsibilities, but overlooking the emotional dynamics in relationships can lead to unnecessary misunderstandings and isolation. Men must recognize that emotional intelligence, which includes the ability to recognize, understand, and manage one's emotions as well as the emotions of others, plays a significant role in fostering meaningful and fulfilling relationships. In particular, it is vital not to dismiss or ignore the feelings of women, whether in romantic relationships, friendships, or familial connections. Women, regardless of age, often express their emotions and needs in ways that may differ from men. Ignoring emotional cues or failing to listen to what women express can create emotional distance, resulting in frustration, resentment, or even a sense of neglect. Such disconnects can erode the foundation of relationships over time and lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation. Emotional intelligence empowers men to engage with women and others in a way that is thoughtful, empathetic, and validating. Being able to genuinely listen, understand, and respond to someone's emotional state without dismissing it is vital. This does not mean simply avoiding conflict or placating others, but rather creating an environment of mutual respect, trust, and compassion. Emotional intelligence involves not just recognizing emotions, but also learning how to communicate them effectively, especially in difficult or sensitive situations. By acknowledging the emotions of others, men can prevent unnecessary emotional conflict, promoting healthy, open dialogue that strengthens bonds. Moreover, expressing empathy, showing a true understanding and caring for another person's emotional experiences, builds deep and lasting connections. Women, in particular, tend to appreciate when men show emotional vulnerability and engage in conversations that go beyond the surface level. When men actively demonstrate empathy, they foster trust and emotional intimacy, both of which are foundational to healthy relationships. In romantic partnerships, emotional intelligence is particularly essential in navigating life changes, such as aging, health challenges, or shifting family dynamics. By honing emotional intelligence, men not only improve their relationships with women but also cultivate a more balanced and emotionally fulfilling life. This skill set supports resilience, reduces stress, and contributes to overall life satisfaction. Embracing emotional intelligence also enhances a man's ability to support his loved ones, contributing to the emotional well-being of the entire family or social circle. Ultimately, being emotionally present and attuned to the feelings of others enriches all aspects of life, making it more meaningful and connected. 2. Don't be afraid to show vulnerability. As men grow older, they may feel a pressure to maintain a facade of strength and invulnerability, often rooted in traditional masculine ideals that prioritize stoicism and emotional restraint. However, this mindset can have unintended consequences, especially when it comes to building authentic, meaningful connections, particularly with women. The overemphasis on toughness and emotional detachment can create a barrier to forming deep relationships, leaving men feeling isolated and misunderstood. In reality, many women, and people in general, value emotional openness and vulnerability as signs of strength, not weakness. Embracing vulnerability allows men to share their true selves with others, moving beyond the surface level and fostering deeper connections. By expressing personal concerns, fears, or past experiences, men invite others to understand them more fully, creating an environment of trust and mutual respect. Rather than hiding emotions or pretending to have everything under control, opening up can make relationships more authentic, enriching, and supportive. For older men, especially, vulnerability can be incredibly important. As life inevitably brings changes, from retirement to health concerns, it can be easy to feel disconnected or out of touch with others. Acknowledging these changes and sharing thoughts or worries can lead to emotional support that strengthens bonds with friends, family, and even new acquaintances. Vulnerability also has the power to break down barriers between generations, helping men to relate more closely with younger people, including their children, grandchildren, and peers. Moreover, allowing oneself to be emotionally available can also significantly improve emotional well-being. Men who embrace their emotions and feel free to express them are less likely to experience the kind of isolation that often accompanies old age. Emotional expression, far from being a sign of weakness, is a cornerstone of mental health, and the ability to open up is crucial for sustaining both close relationships and a positive sense of self-worth. The process of sharing personal stories and concerns also provides a sense of catharsis, helping to release stress and avoid the long-term mental strain that can come from bottling up emotions. In sum, older men should not feel compelled to maintain an emotionally distant or invulnerable exterior. By allowing themselves to be vulnerable, they not only enhance the quality of their relationships but also promote emotional healing and support in their own lives. Vulnerability can become a powerful tool for connection, resilience, and growth, offering a sense of emotional fulfillment that leads to a richer, more rewarding life. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 3. Don't assume old habits will work. As time passes, both individuals and relationships evolve, and this progression is something that must be acknowledged and embraced. What may have worked in past relationships or earlier stages of life might not be as effective, or even relevant, in the present. This is especially true for older men who may find themselves in new relationships or navigating the changing dynamics of long-term partnerships. It's essential to recognize that as we age, so do our needs, desires, and priorities, and these shifts inevitably affect how we interact with those closest to us. In relationships, older men must avoid the trap of assuming that the strategies and behaviors that were successful in their youth will continue to foster connection and understanding. If they are embarking on a new relationship or even working through a seasoned one, there may be changes in how both partners express affection, communicate, or handle conflict. What once might have been seen as an acceptable form of communication or a gesture of love could now feel outdated or misunderstood. The energy, needs, and expectations within the relationship might have shifted, and this requires a thoughtful reassessment of how to engage in a way that honors the current stage of life. It's important to remain flexible and open to exploring new methods of connection. For example, while physical affection and gifts may have been a primary way to express love in the past, the evolving dynamics of relationships often call for deeper emotional intimacy or more meaningful conversations. As the years pass, older men may find that their partner's needs have changed. Perhaps they crave more quality time together, or maybe their emotional needs require a different form of support or validation. Adaptability is key to fostering a relationship that continues to thrive, so taking time to check in with each other about these changing desires is crucial. New forms of communication, such as discussing feelings openly, establishing boundaries, or showing affection through different actions, can help maintain the closeness and emotional connection that relationships need. Additionally, shared interests may evolve, and exploring these new activities together can be an excellent way to build a stronger bond, while simultaneously keeping the relationship dynamic and enjoyable. Ultimately, the key to maintaining a healthy, positive relationship as one age is a commitment to growth and understanding. Relationships are a journey, and being willing to change, learn, and adapt with a partner creates the foundation for enduring love and mutual respect. By recognizing that old habits may no longer work, and being open to new ways of connecting and supporting each other, both individuals can ensure that their relationship continues to flourish through all stages of life. 4. Don't let physical appearance define attraction. While physical attraction undeniably plays a role in romantic relationships, it should never be the singular or dominant factor, especially as both partners age. The reality is that physical appearance can change dramatically over time due to the natural process of aging, and it's important to understand that true attraction goes far beyond youthful looks or superficial features. As people grow older, external beauty inevitably evolves, but the qualities that form the foundation of a lasting relationship remain constant and far more significant. Older men, in particular, should avoid fixating solely on youthful appearances or idealized notions of beauty when forming connections with women. Focusing on external traits can be limiting, and it often ignores the depth and richness of the inner qualities that are essential for a fulfilling, long-term relationship. The true essence of attraction lies in the connection two people share on a deeper level. The shared values, the common interests, and the respect that they cultivate over time. As we age, it becomes increasingly clear that the things that matter most are not fleeting features but enduring qualities such as kindness, empathy, intelligence, emotional maturity, and integrity. These are the traits that help to build a strong and lasting bond between two people. For older men, embracing the importance of these qualities in a woman and valuing her character over her outward appearance is the key to establishing a meaningful relationship. This mindset shifts the focus from the surface to what truly matters, a connection that stands the test of time and endures through the inevitable changes that come with aging. Older men who value and appreciate these deeper aspects of a woman, her kindness, her intelligence, her emotional resilience, and her sense of integrity, are far more likely to experience long-term happiness in their relationships. These qualities not only create a deeper emotional intimacy but also foster mutual respect and understanding, which are essential in overcoming the challenges that life brings as the years pass. In the end, it's important to remember that true attraction is based on a connection that goes far beyond the physical. A meaningful, lasting relationship is built on trust, emotional depth, and the mutual appreciation of one another's soul, not just their outward appearance. By focusing on these deeper qualities, older men can form relationships that are more fulfilling, more resilient, and far more rewarding in the long run. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 5. Don't ignore the importance of active listening. As men enter their 60s to 80s, a common mistake is to become less attuned to others, often due to shifting priorities, physical changes, or simply the passage of time. However, effective communication is more than just exchanging words. It hinges on the ability to truly listen and understand one another. Active listening is the foundation of meaningful and successful relationships, whether they are with family, friends, or romantic partners. For many older men, there can be a tendency to interrupt or assume they know what someone is going to say, particularly when it comes to conversations with women. This tendency may stem from years of life experience or a sense of familiarity, but it can hinder the quality of communication. When we interrupt or finish someone else's sentences, we risk missing important details or nuances in what they're expressing. This can lead to misunderstandings, frustration, and even resentment. In contrast, when we take the time to listen attentively, without rushing to form a response or assume we already know the answer, we create space for the other person to feel heard and valued. Active listening involves more than just hearing the words being spoken. It requires a person to be fully present at the moment, to observe nonverbal cues such as body language and tone of voice, and to respond with empathy and understanding. When engaging in a conversation, it's important to maintain eye contact, nod in acknowledgement, and ask clarifying questions when necessary. These actions show that you are truly invested in the exchange and care about the other person's thoughts and feelings. Taking the time to deeply understand another person's feelings, opinions, and perspectives can have a profound impact on the quality of your relationships. It creates an environment where trust and mutual respect flourish, leading to stronger connections. Furthermore, this approach helps to resolve conflicts more effectively. When both parties feel heard and understood, there's less chance of harboring resentment or frustration. Misunderstandings can be cleared up more easily, and the relationship becomes more resilient in the face of challenges. In the later years of life, when emotional connections and communication are often at the heart of fulfillment, practicing active listening can transform your interactions. It's an ongoing practice that not only strengthens relationships but also enriches the way we engage with others, leading to a deeper sense of connection and satisfaction. 6. Don't be reluctant to give space and independence. As relationships mature, especially in long-term partnerships, it is common for individuals to develop a deep sense of attachment to one another. For many men, particularly those who have been in committed relationships for many years, there can be a tendency to become overly protective or even possessive. While these feelings may come from a place of care and concern, they can unintentionally create an environment where one partner feels restricted or suffocated. This is especially true as both individuals age and continue to evolve into themselves, developing unique passions, interests, and goals. It's crucial to recognize that, as individuals grow older, maintaining a sense of independence becomes not just desirable but essential. As we age, we continue to develop as people, and part of that development involves nurturing our interests, hobbies, and personal aspirations. Older men should recognize the importance of giving their partners the space they need to thrive outside the confines of the relationship. This includes supporting their partners in pursuing personal passions, exploring new opportunities, and continuing to grow as individuals in their own right. Over-attachment or over-dependence can begin to strain relationships. It can lead to feelings of entrapment, resentment, or frustration, ultimately creating a wedge between the two individuals. While it is natural for couples to want to spend time together, it is equally important to respect each other's need for personal time and space. This fosters a healthier relationship dynamic where both individuals can continue to nurture their own identities while also strengthening their bond as a couple. Older men should actively encourage their partners to maintain their autonomy, supporting their personal growth and development. This could mean encouraging them to pursue career ambitions, engage in social or creative activities, or take time for self-care. By doing so, men not only help their partners flourish but also create an environment where the relationship itself can grow and deepen in a meaningful way. The key to a lasting and fulfilling relationship lies in mutual respect's individuality, fostering an environment where both partners feel free to pursue their goals while enjoying the love and support of one another. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 7. Don't let your past define your future. As men age, they often find themselves carrying emotional baggage from previous relationships, whether it's lingering regret, bitterness, or unresolved issues. These past experiences, whether they stem from failed marriages, heartbreak, or unhealed wounds, can weigh heavily on their hearts and minds. However, while the lessons learned from these experiences are undoubtedly valuable, it's essential to not allow them to dictate the way they interact with women, especially in later years. The shadows of past mistakes, disappointments, or perceived failures can unintentionally seep into current relationships, preventing men from fully embracing new opportunities for love and connection. For many older men, there can be a tendency to hold on to grudges or try to replicate past successes, often with unrealistic expectations. The temptation to compare new relationships with old ones can set them up for disappointment or dissatisfaction, as every relationship is unique and requires a fresh perspective. Continuing to judge the present through the lens of the past can create emotional barriers that hinder growth and self-discovery. These barriers, when left unaddressed, can prevent them from moving forward and building a connection that is based on trust, mutual respect, and personal evolution. Rather than dwelling on past mistakes or unhealed wounds, older men should focus on embracing the present and allowing themselves the space to heal. It's important to acknowledge the emotions tied to past relationships, whether it's the pain of betrayal, the sadness of loss, or the frustration of unmet expectations, but also to understand that those experiences do not define who they are today or the type of relationship they can have moving forward. By learning from past experiences, they can identify patterns or behaviors that may have contributed to past challenges, but these lessons should serve as stepping stones to personal growth, not as chains that bind them to their past. Moreover, the process of personal evolution is key. As people grow older, they gain a deeper understanding of themselves, their desires, and what they truly need from a partner. Older men need to approach relationships with a sense of openness and curiosity, recognizing that each new connection holds the potential for new joy, learning, and fulfillment. By focusing on building healthy, supportive relationships that are grounded in the present, they can create opportunities for growth and mutual understanding. Letting go of the weight of the past allows for new possibilities to emerge, fostering the kind of connection that can enrich their later years. Ultimately, it's about shedding the emotional baggage and embracing the idea that the future is not constrained by past experiences. By focusing on the present moment, being open to new experiences, and actively working towards personal healing, older men can free themselves from the constraints of past disappointments and build relationships that truly reflect who they are now and who they wish to become. 8. Don't be resistant to change. As men enter their later years, there's often a sense of having worked hard to reach a point where they can finally relax, settle into a predictable routine, and enjoy the fruits of their labor. This sense of accomplishment can lead to resistance toward change. After all, change can feel like an added challenge, particularly when it disrupts the comfortable patterns that have been established over time. However, it's important to recognize that resisting change can hinder growth, both mentally and physically. Embracing change, on the other hand, can be transformative and can help ensure that the latter stages of life are just as fulfilling, if not more, than earlier years. Staying open-minded and flexible is critical for maintaining mental acuity, emotional health, and even physical well-being. As we age, the body and mind naturally evolve, and being resistant to these changes can lead to feelings of frustration, isolation, or even depression. Men who remain adaptable tend to be more resilient in the face of challenges, whether they involve adapting to new health needs, adjusting to advancements in technology, or navigating changes in social roles and expectations. Embracing the unknown, whether it's learning how to use a new device, understanding evolving social dynamics, or adjusting to the shifting norms of relationships, can bring a sense of accomplishment and growth. Moreover, staying open to change allows for stronger, more vibrant relationships. As social dynamics shift and evolve, so do how we communicate and relate to others. Older men who resist these changes may find themselves disconnected from younger generations or miss out on the rich, diverse perspectives that new relationships bring. By being open to change, men can foster deeper, more meaningful connections with their partners, children, grandchildren, and even friends. Relationships that evolve alongside personal growth are more likely to remain supportive and fulfilling throughout life. Engaging with change also involves re-examining one's perspective on aging. Rather than viewing aging as something to resist or fear, it can be seen as an opportunity to evolve and explore new avenues of personal development. Men who embrace new ways of thinking, interacting, and living are more likely to find joy and purpose in their later years. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, exploring a new career or volunteer opportunities, or adjusting how one approaches physical fitness, embracing change contributes to an enriched and extended life. Additionally, embracing change can have profound benefits when it comes to cultivating deeper connections with others, especially women. Men who stay open to evolving gender dynamics, the shifting roles in relationships, and the importance of communication and emotional vulnerability are more likely to develop more authentic, loving connections. These shifts encourage greater empathy and mutual understanding, which strengthens emotional intimacy and contributes to long-lasting, satisfying relationships. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 9. Don't let health decline take over your relationship. As we age, health concerns inevitably become more prominent, and the challenges that come with physical or mental health decline can feel overwhelming. However, it's crucial not to allow these obstacles to define or dictate the dynamic of your relationship. When health issues take center stage, they can foster frustration, emotional distance, and even detachment between partners. For older men, it's particularly important not to let these changes in health overshadow their connections with women or their ability to engage in meaningful, fulfilling relationships. Rather than focusing solely on physical or mental limitations, it's essential to take a proactive approach to well-being. Older men should prioritize staying active and engaged in their health, not only for their own sake but to contribute to the strength and vitality of their relationships. Regular exercise is a powerful tool for maintaining both physical health and mental clarity, helping to improve mood, energy levels, and overall vitality. Additionally, a balanced diet rich in nutrients supports longevity, energy, and immune function, which are key to enjoying an active, shared lifestyle with a partner. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and it's essential to nurture this aspect as well. Practicing stress management techniques, engaging in social activities, and seeking support when needed are vital for maintaining mental well-being. By focusing on holistic wellness, men can avoid becoming consumed by health challenges and instead continue to enjoy meaningful, joyful connections with their partners. Moreover, fostering a sense of shared responsibility for health within the relationship can be deeply rewarding. Couples who set health goals together, whether it's committing to regular walks, preparing healthy meals, or trying new fitness routines, create a foundation of mutual support and understanding. These shared activities strengthen emotional bonds, encourage open communication, and build a sense of teamwork, ultimately deepening the connection between partners. The pursuit of health goals together also offers opportunities to celebrate achievements, both big and small, and create lasting memories, further enriching the relationship. Incorporating these habits into daily life allows couples to not only stay physically healthy but also emotionally engaged. It helps ensure that health challenges don't become barriers to happiness, but rather serve as opportunities to grow closer, support one another, and enjoy life's journey together. Through a shared commitment to well-being, older couples can continue to live vibrant, fulfilling lives with joy and intimacy, making the most of every moment spent together. Conclusion: men in their 60s to 80s who embrace the values of respect, open communication, vulnerability, and adaptability are more likely to cultivate meaningful, lasting relationships with women and enhance their overall well-being. These qualities form the foundation of strong emotional connections, where both partners can feel seen, heard, and valued. By prioritizing emotional intelligence, actively listening to their partners, and fostering mutual growth, older men can create deeper bonds that go beyond surface-level interactions. As these men navigate the complexities of aging, their ability to adapt and evolve within their relationships allows them to overcome challenges with grace and resilience. When they invest in their emotional and physical health, and approach their relationships with an open heart and mind, they set the stage for a fulfilling life that stretches far beyond their younger years. By focusing on mutual support, shared experiences, and continuous personal growth, men in this age group can enjoy not only the richness of their relationships but also the lasting benefits of meaningful connections that contribute to a long, healthy, and joyful life. With respect and compassion as guiding principles, these men are more likely to enjoy fulfilling relationships well into their 100s, surrounded by love, support, and the satisfaction of having nurtured bonds that truly matter. So, what have you learned from today's video? As we explored, aging isn't just about physical health. It's about nurturing your emotional and relational well-being, too. The way we connect with others, especially with women, has the power to shape our happiness, our health, and our longevity. It's never too late to start making small but meaningful changes to how we approach our relationships, and those changes can truly transform our lives as we age. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one key thing you've learned today that you're going to bring into your life moving forward? Whether it's embracing vulnerability, practicing active listening, or showing more emotional intelligence, I want to know what's resonated with you the most. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to read them and continue the conversation. And if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss more valuable content like this. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us keep delivering content that matters to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing how you're going to apply these insights in your life.